Hi everyone, bear with me. Obviously my first time going live. I'm just checking to see if everything's working at the moment. Just testing on my new equipment. Right, okay, I see myself on my phone and my monitor, so that's a good start. I hope you can hear me. Hello, hello. My microphone working? Guess so. Shall we go? Right, okay. Gonna try going live. Would say more often, but this is my first time. Got plenty of books I would like to read to you. Plenty of knowledge and gnosis that I've gained down the years that I want to share with you, especially some of the more recent stuff. Yeah, so basically going live. What I thought I'd do for this one, I've only got about 20 minutes before I go and pick my children up from school. And the first book I want to read to you is The Seventh Ray, The Revealer of the New Age. Okay, not sure if that's the right way around. So yeah, it's a really good book. I read it ages ago. I think it's really relevant for the time we're living in now. It's written by Lady Alice Bailey with the assistance of a Tibetan master. I think I'm going to say his name right, Djwhal Khul. And yeah, so we'll get into it. First printing was in 1995, so it's a little bit on the old side, but certainly good wisdom in there. And on the first page, it actually says the Great Invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of men. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ return to earth. From the centre, where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of men, the purpose which the masters know and serve. From the centre, which we call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light and love and power restore the plan on earth. The above invocation or prayer does not belong to any person or group, but to all humanity. The beauty and the strength of this invocation lies in its simplicity and in its expression of certain central truths which all men initially and normally accept. The truth of the existence of a basic intelligence to whom we vaguely give the name of God. The truth that behind all outer seeming the motivating power of the universe is love. The truth that a great individuality came to earth, called by Christians the Christ, and embodied that love so that we would understand the truth that both love and intelligence are effects of what is called the will of God. And finally, the self-evident truth that only through humanity itself can the divine plan work out. Suffice it to say that this is an extract from a statement by the Tibetan disciple of a certain degree, and this tells you but little. For all are disciples, from the humblest aspirant up to and beyond the Christ himself. I live in a physical body, like other men, on the borders of Tibet, and at times, from the exoteric standpoint, preside over a large group of Tibetan lamas. When my other duties permit, it is this fact that has caused it to be reported that I am an abbot of this particular lamasery. Those associated with me in the work of the hierarchy and all true disciples are associated in this work. Know me by still another name and office. AAB knows who I am and recognizes me by two of my names. Hope this is working. I'll do it again later if it's not. I am a brother of yours who has travelled a little longer upon the path than has the average student, and has therefore incurred greater responsibilities. I am one who has wrestled and fought his way into a greater meaning of light than has the aspirant who will read this article, and I must therefore act as a transmitter of the light, no matter what the cost. I am not an old man, as age counts among the teachers, yet I am not young or inexperienced. My work is to teach and to spread the knowledge of the ageless wisdom wherever I can find a response. And I have been doing this for many years. I seek also to help the Master M and the Master KH whenever opportunity offers, for I have been long connected to them and with their work. In all the above, I have told you much, yet at the same time, I have told you nothing, which will lead you to offer me that blind obedience and the foolish devotion which emotional aspirant offers to the Guru and the Master whom he is as yet unable to contact, nor will he make that desired contact until he has transmuted emotional devotion into unselfish service to humanity, not to the Master. Hi Chloe, thanks for coming. Can you hear me? Well, let me know if you can hear me. I'm not sure if everything's working okay. Good to see you. My first on my first again. Well done. Thank you for everything you do as well. Right, where was I? The books that I have written are sent out with no claim for their acceptance. They may or may not be correct, true, or useful. Great, thank you, Club. Useful. It is for you to ascertain their truth by right practice and by the exercise of the intuition. Neither I nor AAB, just it's just letters there, it doesn't actually say a name, it's just AAB, is the least interested in having them acclaimed as inspired writings or in having anyone speak of them. Sorry about the noise, it's ash carts outside. Should close my windows, do that next time. Speaking of them, with bated breath. As being the work of one of the masters, if they present truth in such a way that it follows sequentially upon the already offered into the world teachings, if the information given raises the aspiration and the will to serve from the plane of the emotions to that of the mind, the plane whereon the master can be found, that's true, then they will have served their purpose. If the teachings conveyed calls forth a response from the illuminated mind of the worker in the world and brings a flash forth of his intuition, then let that teaching be accepted, but not otherwise. If the statements meet with eventual corroboration or are deemed true under the test of the law of correspondences, then that is well and good. But should this not be so, let not the student accept what is said. Hi, I was a Maelstrom. Good to see you. Thanks for coming. It's not going to be a long one. I've got to go soon, okay? Just literally just a quick test to see if all my equipment's working fine and I know what I'm doing. Seems to be going well so far, though. Just in case you missed the beginning, I was just reading from, I'm not sure if it's the right way around, the seventh ray revealer of the New Age. I will be doing the whole book. Basically, it's explaining how there are 7 different rays that come in to our planet, and each ray gives a different effect. See if I can find the page quickly to show you. It's been about 4 or 5 years since I read this book. I remember it pretty well though, and the information that's contained in it I know will be useful to some people now. I'll be on Wayne's later, okay, usual Wayne time if anybody wants to tune into that. I look forward to seeing you there. Won't you be on Wayne's channel today? Here we are, another synchronicity. Yes, I will be, Chloe. We're supposed to be talking about entities that exist in this realm. Not exactly my forte, but I'm quite well versed on it, so we see how it goes. certainly looking forward to being there and being with friends anyway. It's been quite a while since I've been on YouTube Live, except for now. Right, where are we? So looking at it just now. Right. No, it's not quite it. Bear with me. Seems funny driving the bus. It's not a big book. Nice little diagram explaining it all. In here somewhere. Oh, well, we'll show you another time. There's a little diagram. That's not quite the one I'm looking for. But basically it just describes, just hold it up. I'm not sure if that's the right way around. I'll learn how to flip the image around. So basically that just describes how the different rays come from source, I guess, and each one gives a different kind of information. And we are currently now being hit by the 7th ray, which to me seems like almost a beyond ultraviolet light. I don't know if that is the case. I'm not sure. I can't remember if it mentions it in here. But for a couple of years now, I've been noticing when we get, I'll put that down when I'm done with the book. I've been noticing now for a couple of years that when we see, thank you, when I see rainbows, we get the usual colours, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. But then underneath the violet, there's 2, 3, maybe looks like 4 more colours, but it's very hard. I can't really make out what those colours are. It's almost like ultraviolet, but a different shade of ultraviolet, if that makes sense. So I'm guessing that these rays are perceptible by some, but maybe not everybody. I don't know if everybody's seeing these with rainbows, especially when you get the double rainbows and you've got the dark band in between them. But ultimately it's information, knowledge that can be picked up by those who are ready to perceive it. Right. Okay. There's a little bit on the back of the book I wanted to read before I go, actually. Right. Okay, I know this is like literally the very last page of the book, but it seems relevant before I even start reading the rest of the book. I'm not sure how often I'll be able to get on to do live streaming, but I've recently separated from my partner. I'm living in a 1-bedroom flat, and I've got a lot of time to myself in the evenings now, so might be every day, might be once or twice a week. We'll see how I go, okay? See how the spirit moves me, as it were. But this little passage on the last page of the book. Training for New Age disciples is provided by the Arcane School. The principles of the ageless wisdom are presented through esoteric meditation, study, and service as a way of life. Now, we've been hearing that word a lot lately, service, haven't we? And the esoteric meditation, which is where I get a lot, if not, well, get all of my internal knowings from. Not the stuff I read from a book or watched on a YouTube documentary. The things are actually just sitting there meditating and they come to me. Obviously, I've had to read the esoteric knowledge and occult books and gain wisdoms through those things to comprehend the things I'm receiving and thinking, I guess. I am staying strong and happy, thank you. That's one of my things, you see. I mean, being tested so much lately over the last year, I'd say, 2 years, since just before lockdown. I've been lucky to know through these meditations and learn my knowings that I am being tested, so I'm not letting my vibration be lowered by this. I'm keeping myself positive. I'm keeping myself happy. I'm moving forwards in a positive way. For me now, I kind of see it as a time to thrive, not just survive, which I feel I have been doing for quite a long time, just surviving. Now I'm truly going to be living, moving forward with my existence, and I feel like I'm more able to be able to teach what I know now, which is kind of why I'm going live here as a little start, to be able to actually teach you guys, and show what I've come to know. Whether that's correct, true, or not, that'll be for you guys to judge and take on board, and as you always hear, to take what you want and leave what you don't want. But yeah, I'm not just going to be reading books. I'll be just sitting down in front of the camera and having a chat with you. Thank you. Excuse my teeth as well. Sorry, I work in a pretty tough job. I've got some teeth smashed out. I look like a vampire Bugs Bunny, so I do apologise for that. So yeah, I feel like I'm better, more centered, to be able to teach what I know rather than sit there and make a hour-long video that's taken me 2 or 3 weeks to produce. Or I can just sit down and speak it. Or as I have done, if anybody has seen any of my really older videos, I'm just trying to drop little snippets in the video, little sneaky ideas for somebody with the right mindset to pick up and perceive and hopefully move forward from, as well as my direct videos, obviously, with the books and teachings and what have you. But yeah, with this book, Seventh Ray, The Revealer of the New Age, I think I heard Trina talking about this at some point. But it's a good book. I'll carry on reading it soon. What time is it? Oh, I have to go and pick up my children. Well, leave to pick up my children in 10 minutes. I'm very lucky that my ex-partner, is very, how do I put it? Very understanding of my needs. I love my children very much, and they all love me. I've always been there for my kids. Always will be there for my kids. They come first before anything. Even before this, my YouTube channel and everything, at one point, I was requested to not so much stop my YouTube stuff. My partner didn't request that, but she was asking if I could reduce it. So I thought, at one point, I was actually going to terminate my channel. Not delete it, leave everything there, but I wasn't going to be doing any more videos to try and make my partner happy. I think there's a song I put out on there, I'm Gone Anyway, or something like that. That was going to be my last one. But as I was making the video, my kids came out and said, "Dad, what are you doing?" So I explained to them, and they said, "Don't do that. You've got to live your dream." All three of my children said this to me individually, not together. They all said, "Keep living your dream, Dad. Keep living your dream. You go for it. This is what you want to do, so go for it." So I carried on. Here I am. So I've got a lot more time now to do what I want to do. Okay. Right, I better sign off now. Didn't really have a plan or a format set up for this. Like I said in the title, it's just a little test to see how things are going. And by the look of you guys in chat, it looks like it's going well. Let me have a quick read. Don't ignore you. Thank you. Having a great day. See you on Wednesday. Love is wonderful. I appreciate your commitment to your family. Oh, thank you, Chloe. Knowledge is always welcome. Great. Thank you, Isla Maelstrom. Yeah, so I'll see you all later on Wayne's. Usual Wayne time. I haven't received the email yet, but what time is it? 2. It's usually about now that Wayne, I think, gets up and starts emailing me, that kind of thing. And Wayne, if you see this, hi. I'll see you later. Looking forward to it. I'll try and figure out how to stop then. Okay. Well, thank you very much for coming, whoever's here. I can see the two of you in chat, Isla Maelstrom and Chloe. I'll see you soon. It says there's 4 people here, but I guess 2 of those are me with my phone and my laptop. I'll get the hang of all that stuff anyway. Right, so that's about 20 minutes. We've got bang on 20 minutes for my first one. I did say it was just a little test stream, and I'll stop waffling now, and I will see you all soon. Before I go though, make sure to remember, especially on these weird controlling times we're living in, to live out of, keep a brave spirit, calm mind, creative soul, and be kind when you can be and helpful to whomever you can be, okay? Like Brian always used to say, be the frequency that you want to receive, because I tell you what, that is so true, really is true. See you later. Love you all. Bye.